I'm Liz McNeil, and you're watching Under the Dome. Today, the Republican caucus announced a new speaker designate. We're also going to highlight upcoming deadlines, and under Member Spotlight, we'll speak with Representative Gary Bands. Representative Charles McCall was voted Speaker Designate by the House caucus.
We have elected a speaker designate. It was probably the most civil and cordial race between two friends. In the 12 years that I've been here, Representative Sears, Representative McCall are near and dear friends.
I'm honored to be selected as the speaker designate by the Republican caucus. I want there to be no illusions. Speaker Jeff Hickman is the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and we have a tremendous amount of work to do in the last 4 weeks of this session.
As we move into week 14 of the 54 legislative session, additional deadlines loom. Tuesday, May 17th is a deadline for submitting all First Conference Committee reports. Thursday, May 19th is a deadline for completion of all House Standing Conference Committee meetings. And Thursday, May 19th is a deadline for submitting all second and subsequent CCRs on House measures to the Chief Clerk's office. For the next 4 weeks, we will highlight those legislators who are term limited. Our first will be Gary Bands.
When I ran for office, and every time I was up for re-election, the only promises I made were that I would be accessible, number one. Number two, that I would listen. By virtue of listening to a constituent, that led to what we now know and look back on as Oklahoma honor flights, where 2,055 Oklahoma veterans over a 6-year period got to take an all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C. to see the memorials that were built to honor their service and sacrifice. I think the thing that I'll miss the most is the day-to-day camaraderie that surfaces and becomes a core of what it is that you do. This is a people business. I came in together with 39 colleagues, both in the House on the Republican and Democrat side, 23 Republicans, 16 Democrats. And over the period of 12 years, there have been people that have moved on, obviously, to other challenges, and some haven't been reelected. But for those of us that have made the 12 from 2004 to 16, it's like graduation time as a senior in high school, and we will all go our separate ways and move on and serve in other capacities, no doubt. But the relationships that you have with those people become very strong. The greatest single asset you can take into the adult world and into this world is a teachable spirit. If you don't have a teachable spirit and a willingness to learn, then you're gonna be in deep trouble. And so on the other side of that coin, if you do have a teachable spirit and a desire to learn, this place is a target-rich environment.
Thanks for watching Under the Dome.